guess what? This week we are doing bathroom week. I'm gonna show you how to change the faucet, how I built my vanity from scratch, how I painted vanities, and I'm gonna kind of show you the evolution of my bathrooms in my home over the last nearly 14 years since I've lived here. But here is the amazing thing, because at the end of the week, we are going to premiere the bathroom makeover that I did in my friend's house. Do you remember this 1995 green bathroom that I told you that I was gonna be doing with her? Now keep in mind, she is a complete DIY newbie. She's never done any projects before. So this was her very first project. So you gotta stick around to the end of bathroom week, because every day there's going to be new content coming out. And then at the end of the week, we're gonna have a watch party, a premiere. Are you excited? Let's jump into bathroom week, starting with video 1, which you'll figure out what it is because I'm gonna show it right after this. Let's go. This is what my bathroom looked like before we moved in. That was the previous homeowners when we bought the house. And of course, there was tons of wallpaper that needed to come down. I painted, but the bathroom still didn't have any personality. And this is what it looked like when I was done. Now, some people said, oh my gosh, that wallpaper is amazing. Where'd you get it? It's not wallpaper. It is a stencil. And the color scheme, this is what I used: Cabana Blue and Grant Gray. These are all Behr colors. You can find that link down below, as well as the stencil that I used. Now, I did run into some challenges, and because of those challenges that I shared, some people were like, oh, you could have just used wallpaper. Well, I could have, and maybe it would have been easier, but it would have been more expensive. And you know, here at Thrift Diving, I don't like to spend a lot of money on room makeovers. This whole bathroom was done for about less than $300. But if you're going to use stencils, here's a couple of things. That paint does dry very quickly on the stencil, so you have to kind of clean it as you go. Otherwise, it could chip and start to come off in your stencil. So maybe cleaning it as you go, making sure you clean it when you're done. That's something I would advise. Also, too, the corners can be a little challenging, so you might have to use a pencil and just kind of trace the outline so that you can extend that pattern all the way into the corners, even above the doorways as well. Now, I did add some chair rail because I thought that would be kind of cute. And if you have never used a power tool, don't worry, because I've got an online course coming to help you use a nailer like this if you want to do your own chair railing. And not the favorite part. This is something I enjoyed, painting the vanity with the Cabana Blue. Now, you might be wondering what paint I used. This is, again, the Behr paint, but check out that powdered additive that I used. This is something that I've used off and on throughout the years. It's by BB Frosch, and it's a powdered concoction that you add some water to make it really creamy, and then you pour that into the paint, regular wall latex paint, so that not only do you have a chalk paint that grips the surface, but it's not going to cost as much. Have you seen the cost of paint? It's expensive. So making your own DIY chalk paint is great. And I can tell you, it's been like, 5, 6, 7 years since I've painted this. It's not chipped at all. You do have to use a wax over top of it. So you see there, I'm starting to wax it, and it'll help to protect it. Now, I also did some molding, some crown molding. If you've never done that, I do have a guide that you can download for free. Just go down below, click that link, and enter your name and email, and you can get that guide. And this is what the bathroom had looked like after. Now, notice that I did not change that old faucet. I was nervous to change it. I'd never changed a faucet before. So for years after I completed this bathroom, I left that old faucet in place. Well, for bathroom week, you're going to get to see me change out this faucet, and I'll show you step by step how to do it, plus change out the drain, which over the years has become really rusty. All right, let's move over to my master bathroom makeover. Hey guys, what's up? Serena here from thriftdiving.com. So I am in my bathroom and we are painting today. I love 2015 Serena. She was so excited, wasn't she? Well, this is what my vanity originally looked like. And we moved in 2010, and it wasn't until 2017, which you'll see in a moment, how my bathroom has really changed. And as my skills improved, my bathroom improved. So don't feel that if all you can do is paint, if you don't know how to use power tools, don't feel like paint is not your friend, because you can paint over an old vanity. If you're trying to be inexpensive, getting paint onto a vanity can help really change the look of a bathroom without spending thousands of dollars to redo an entire bathroom. And we lived with our bathroom and our vanity like this for a number of years. I mean, the vanity was pretty, but check out the floor. It was in really bad condition. It was stained. The tiles were shifting. It was very 1970s, 80s. And eventually I ripped everything out when I felt comfortable enough to build my own vanity, which you'll see in an upcoming video. Now, thankfully, the floor was replaced by a company that I was doing a sponsored video with, and they had replaced the entire floor at no charge to me. Thank goodness for that, because I was like, I just need a new floor. And so the vanity that I built was out of red oak, and I will leave links down below if you want to look at the blog post on how I did this, but I am going to show you in a video how I built this. It took 3 months. I used these legs from a salvage shop, and I did this really customized liming wax Cerussed oak look on the vanity, and it looks beautiful. And I was just so happy that I was able to create this myself. This is the first big thing that I'd ever built. And the other major thing I did in this bathroom, aside from doing the board and batten, which you see there on the walls, was I refinished my fiberglass shower stall. I mean, to remove this and replace it would have cost thousands of dollars, but because I had refinished it, I was able to easily take care of that for about $200. So the vanity has since been replaced because I built it. I did remove that old toilet and put a new toilet in. And this is what my bathroom looks like now. I mean, it's not quite as clean, but it's got board and batten, a new toilet, the vanity that I built. So it's taken a number of years to get to this point, and my skills had to improve in order for me to get to this point. Now let's move over to my kids' bathroom. Let's see if this baby comes out. I have not seen that video in so many years. Hilarious. Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is what my kids' bathroom looked like in 2014 before I did anything to it. There was wallpaper. The vanity was the original vanity. It looked like somebody had painted it years before. So I removed the wallpaper, and I had to do some repairs to the walls too before painting them. And I had to remove the toilet. Now, if you look at my face in this video clip, oh my gosh, I was so afraid. Look at my face. I was so afraid to move this toilet because at the time of this, I mean, this was 10 years ago. My kids were very small. They didn't have good aim. They still don't have good aim. I knew that it was going to be disgusting with pee underneath of this toilet, and it was. There was 2 layers of flooring, and I was going to be going over it with yet another layer. This vanity was going to be painted, so I pulled the drawers out, and you are not going to believe what I found behind there. Now, yes, there's dust and original flooring and all that nastiness, but you guys, I found bullet casings. I'm like, wait a minute, who lived here in this house? And what letter did I just find with the bullet casings? Talking about how lawyers were evil. Anyway, I took off the old molding from the vanity. I used some joint compound and smoothed everything out and then painted it. Now, my kids, again, were young at this time, so I did northeast, southwest, and tried to do sort of like a travel theme for their bathroom. They're older now, so I feel like I want to do this bathroom over yet again. And one part that I didn't get to at that time was the green fiberglass shower. Now, I could have refinished that shower. I should have. Instead, I worked with a company in order for them to come and rip it out and install a new tub. And that's one project that I regret because what they replaced it with was not as big as the fiberglass. And so even though the surround that they had installed looked nicer, the actual tub was tiny. Look at that. I mean, I can't even get into that tub today because I'm way too big for it. So it doesn't really matter too much because my kids never get a bath. They only get showers, and it's fine for their bathroom. But this was a pretty dramatic makeover for me. This is one of the first rooms that I'd ever done in this home that I felt that I had elevated my skills with putting in a toilet and doing flooring and really just taking this bathroom from boring to kind of amazing. I really enjoyed this project. And I want you to come back because for bathroom week, I'm going to be showing you the final reveal of this bathroom that I did with my best friend who is a complete DIY newbie. You're not going to believe how this looks. So come back again for bathroom week and I'll see you next video.